Hey you guys, how y'all doing? Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and dive off into this reading. Okay, this reading is gonna be real intense, so just bear with me because I'm gonna be channeling and just maybe just blurting out things that's coming to my mind. So just bear with me. But listen, from out top, from how I see everything is laid out, you probably was the family. You probably always called yourself the black sheep of the family. You probably always wondered why trouble always seemed to follow you. You probably didn't never trust. You probably had trust issues, a lot of trust issues that uh, interfered with your relationships with people and your social life because you were the black sheep, and technically, what that's called scapegoat. Scapegoat. You were uh, your family picked you, your mom or dad or whoever scapegoated you, they picked you to carry the whole sins of the family. They throw all of the bad stuff, all that. You were always blamed for everything. That's why you have so much pain right here in your heart, and it's not your fault. All your life, this came from childhood. This stemmed from your childhood. It began from your childhood. Either you were invisible, like you were invisible to them. You know, they made you feel invisible, maybe not included you in things, left you out. You know what I'm saying? Because you were the one that was going to speak out. You were picked to be the scapegoat because you were strong. You are strong, not were. You are strong. You are a very strong person that can articulate and speak up. You're not going to agree with things that you know is dysfunctional. So you're guarded. And then you tend to gravitate toward relationships where you probably attract a lot of narcissists, a lot of narcissist men, or vice versa. And if this is a man, you attract a narcissist woman because that's what you are familiar to. You know, the relationships, they start off good in the beginning, but then here come the abuse. And then you start to normalize the abuse because you've been normalizing it all of your life. But guess what? You're a warrior. You're going to get through this. After you see this video and after I give you guys all of this right here like this, you're gonna want to heal yourself. Because guess what? You came across this video because now it's time to heal yourself. What you got to do is first, listen, whoever you believe in, if you believe in God, whatever your religion is, pray for protection. And if you are familiar with the Archangel Michael will protect you from your family. Because you're gonna have to either detach and go get therapy. Because this type of treatment needs professional help. You can also, and if you don't want to seek professional help, I'm telling you, the archangels will heal you. They will help you, comfort you, keep you protected from those demons. Because that's basically what they were. Whoever raised you scapegoated you because either it was things in them that they saw they weren't cool with their insecurities. They didn't know how to cope with their insecurities. Maybe you had some of those same things and they saw that in you, and so they, didn't show you emotional support. They ignored that. They restricted you from experiencing real unconditional love. Now you can have a new beginning, but you're gonna have to speak your truth. And see, a lot of the times scapegoats are afraid to speak their truth. Black sheep are afraid to speak their truth because the family paint them out to be the bad one. They paint them out to be the one that's always explosive, that's always quick to get upset. But wouldn't you wonder why they quick to get upset if you're always putting the blame on them? If you're always, you know what I'm saying, not good enough, not shown any love, affection, and stuff like that. Okay, now come on now. We got to break this generational curse of this. This is a generational curse being passed down from generation to generation. I love that. Yep. This is a generational curse that's been passed down from one generation to the other. But you are the one that can break this curse. You are the one that can break it. Yeah, you were picked. Look, you were picked for a reason. But the same, listen. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm getting. And you might have found out in life you were kind of like, it was hard for you to make decisions, like indecisive. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely not cool. Cause Spirit saying a lot of the guilt that you feel, you have like a lot of hidden guilt. It's called unjustified karma. It's okay, free that shit because that don't belong to you. Let that go. Let it go. It doesn't belong to you. It's unjustified karma. That's what it is. Cause you just been made to feel like you are a problem starter because you speak truth. Because you're not gonna sit up that you were a punching bag basically. And that's why I do see where you attract narcissist people, you know? And it could be a woman, this could be a woman, man, it doesn't matter. But Spirit is saying you have to go in hermit mode. You're going to have to isolate yourself from the abuse because that's abuse. Yeah, that's abuse. You're going to have to isolate yourself and find your hidden strength. You have some very good positive qualities about yourself. You're probably highly empathetic. You're probably a highly empathetic person, and that's good. But you're going to have to protect that because, see, narcissists see right through that vulnerability, you know? And you know that you struggle trying to find your self-worth because it was tarnished when you was a kid. Like, you ain't even had a chance. This is horrible. This is horrible right here. I don't like what I'm seeing. But we can get through this. This is something we can get through because you are a warrior. You're a warrior. That's why you were chosen to you're strong. You have all the qualities that they want. They're jealous. They could have been jealous of you. You probably possessed a lot of qualities that, smart, attractive, all of that. And they were jealous of you. Jealous of that. We have to make scapegoat awareness. See, a lot of people say, I was the black sheep of the family. That's what it is. If your family isolated you, right? If your family isolated you and didn't give you the love and affection you deserve and treated you like you were the troublemaker, you are the scapegoat. And that's a hard pill to swallow. You struggle with your self-esteem issues because of them. Because you're trying to figure out who you are. You struggle with identity. You didn't know who you were as a person. You got to reparent yourself. And it's a shame. You got to reparent yourself because everything you've been taught and made to believe is a goddamn lie. And this stuff got to come out the way it has to come out. I am sorry. But I'm here for all of you all that's been scapegoated because that's painful. It's like you can't win for losing. And then you give up on your success because you never got the praise and the recognition that you deserve. So you probably a lot of time gave up on yourself and you didn't try to, you know what I'm saying? You just, that kind of made you unmotivated to succeed. Or it either strengthened you to succeed. It's vice versa. But listen, there's hope for you. You don't no longer have to be the scapegoat carrying the blames and other. And a lot of times the scapegoat ends up clashing with the golden child. Don't get me wrong, the golden child has it bad too. Because even though they are praised and shown favoritism, but yet and still they're held to a higher standard, and there's things that they can't engage in. If they do, then the parent is gonna shame them. First you gotta forgive. It starts with forgiveness. Although they did you how they did you, you gotta forgive them so you can get through this. And normally the scapegoat is normally the first one to seek professional help. Yep. Always ignored. Blame. Always being blamed for things you didn't do. And I'm picking up you could have been molested, or yeah, you could have went through some type of molestation as a child, and your parent tried to sweep it on the rug. Yeah. That's what I'm picking up too. You went through some type of real this is traumatic yourself. You know what I'm saying? And so scapegoating leads to codependencies. You could be a very codependent person, or you could struggle from dependent personality. But it tends to give people anxiety and depression and stuff like that. So that's where a lot of your anxiety stemmed from. It came from when you was a child. And see, you got to break those learned behaviors, because it interferes with your relationship and your love life and your social life. That's what it does. Because you had to hide yourself. The real you had to stay hidden, because they wanted to paint you out to be this horrible person that you are not. You know. Wow. Take control of your life. Listen, y'all. Take control of your life right now. Love and accept yourself. Do this. Do this. Love and accept yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with you. You are a beautiful person. You can experience new beginnings, but you're going to have to uh, step up and speak your truth. Not be afraid to speak out. Okay? Because that's abuse. You were probably bullied. No child. What child? You were hated. Your own family hated you. Wow. And that, I mean, your family's supposed to show you support, love, and stuff like that, not hate you. You know, they didn't want, wow. It's just, wow, this is a lot. It's a lot, but you can get past this. You can get past all the hurt, all the anger. You can get past this. You can create and discover who you really, truly, is. You know what I'm saying? Stop. Don't be nobody's punching bag no more. You know?